walk into the river. Okay, with the ark, okay. How much does the ark weigh again? Okay. The tablets, how much do they weigh again? Oh, yeah. Do you think they float? Would God really not be pleased with us if when we jump into the river, we hang on to the ark so we don't drown? Bob, I was in the front yesterday. You go front. Or Frank. I don't know what the priests were called. Probably not Bob or Frank. They're not Hebrew sounding names. Really? Let me read it again. Go and stand in the river. Oh, here's the explanation. Verse 13. Here's how God explains this, kid. And as soon as the priests who carry the ark of the Lord of all the earth, set foot, in case there's any confusion, this is the Lord of all the earth. God clarified that. Excellent. As soon as they set foot in the Jordan, its waters flowing downstream will be cut off and stand up in a heap. Oh, okay. So God, you're going to make the water stand up in a heap, so it'll be dry like the Red Sea, kind of. Except for that, something's different here. What is it? Exactly. You first. You go first. You put your foot in the water first. But that's not the way we like it, is it? That's not the way we're used to it. We want God to do God's thing, and then we want Santa Claus God to do his thing, his Shazam, and then we trust, believe, follow, all those things. Right? When we are not the ones who go first. We say, God, you clear the way, and then I'll move ahead. My people, from here on, everything in Scripture changes. Everything. From here on, the story is different. Up to this point, God is doing it first. He's the Red Sea parted, and then you cross. Food, you get food, and then you trust, oh, God will provide for us. All the things God has done up to this point, God is saying, from now on, things change for the rest of Scripture. A couple of chapters later, God says to the people, hey, we're going to war against these really mean, powerful tribes. The night before you go to war, Joshua, circumcise all the men. I know, ow! We can talk afterwards about what that means. I don't know how things are here in Idaho. A couple of chapters later, God says, big city, Jericho, I want you to take it. But now, I want you to go and walk around the city for 7 days. Really? Couldn't you just walls gone and that's it? God? How are we going to win this battle when all the men are just limping around? How? From here on, God is saying, you do your part. You first, and then you will see the power displayed. You want a miracle? You first. We don't like it that way. This is how we like it. God, I want tons of money. I want to be rich. You pray that prayer? We don't say rich, because that would not be godly. We say, God, I want to have means. That's how Christians call. That's how wealth. I want wealth. Wealth that will honor you. And when I have that wealth, then I'm going to be generous. Right now, I can't be generous because I have nothing. How can I be generous? God, give me money, and then I'll be generous. Then I'll give a lot. Whew. You have no idea how generous I can be. No, sir. You give me more time. Because right now, my schedule is so frenetic. I have no time for anything. When you give me more time, when you miraculously make it so that here in Boise, Idaho, the sun stands still for an extra 4 hours every day, and I have that much time in my day, I will give those 4 hours to my church, to my family, to my school, to whatever my community needs. Okay? You make that happen first. You first, and then I'll have more time. God, make internet porn go away, and then I will look at it. God, you've given me this child. Change this child. Make this child more obedient, compliant, more like you, Jesus, and then I will be a perfect parent, a godly parent. God, this woman that I'm with, change her. Would you? You change her. Now, I don't want to do the work it takes for her to change. I don't want to change me. I want her to change. When she changes, I will be the godly man that you've made me to be. Change him. Make him more compliant. And in this relationship, we'll honor who you are, God. You have no idea. We will reflect you, God, when you change her, when you change him. God, change my church. It's full of hypocritical, lying, ugly people. When you change that church, I will give myself to that church. God, you change. You know, this is a prayer that I hear people praying now more and more. God, make oil more affordable. Can you help us find more sources of oil? Or Jesus, come soon. Come right before we run out of petroleum. I'm going to keep driving my huge SUV that gets 1 mile to the gallon. Or miraculously change my SUV so it gets 10 miles to the gallon. Or something, bro. Please change that. The smog layer that we have, I call it the protective layer above where I live. The protective layer above us, God, make that go away. It's giving us asthma and lung cancer and all kinds of problems. Can you help with that? I'm going to keep driving needlessly around for hours looking for stuff and I want you to change that. God, help every person that's dying of AIDS in Africa. Please, just work it out. God, please, help my boss not be such a terrible person.